everybody, and welcome once again to Good News. I am Tapiwa, and like always, and you already know it, boy, do we have some news for you. Our top stories: camp meeting curbs COVID as it connects countries. Mauritius makes music for many. Neighborhoods needs nourished. All that and more. But for now, how about some news? Camp meeting. Now, you're probably asking, but it's COVID, there's lockdowns and all that stuff. How can people have camp meeting? Well, virtually. That's how. For this story, we turn over to our Zimbabwe correspondent, Unique Zimuto. Take it away, Unique.
North Zimbabwe Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, led by Pastor Dr. Enoch Chifamba, held its yearly camp meeting on the 22nd to the 28th of August 2021, under the theme, I Will Go, and motto, Looking Unto Jesus. The North Zimbabwe Conference took advantage of the COVID-19 lockdown in the country to reach four corners of Zimbabwe and beyond. Testimonies from far and beyond have been shared by members of how they were blessed by this camp meeting. Unique Zimuto, GNN, Zimbabwe.
Thank you so much, Unique, for that, and we thank God for the amazing work that He is doing despite the COVID situation. Staying with the theme of virtual camp meeting, guess who had their first ever virtual camp meeting? The Mauritius Conference. That's who. Take a look.
Good day. I'd like to tell you a little bit about the camp meeting that took place in the Mauritius Conference from the 6th to the 15th of August 2021. Camp meetings are not a new event or experience because camp meetings were practiced by the Presbyterians in the early part of the 19th century, became popular amongst the Methodists as well, and then in 1868 the very first Seventh-day Adventist camp meeting was held. Fast track many years down the line today, camp meetings are being practiced in many parts of the world church. But the very first camp meeting of its type in Mauritius took place this year, online of course, and with the COVID-19 situation, we believe God blessed tremendously despite the many disadvantages that we had, not being able to gather together in a big tent and being able to fellowship together physically. And so this particular camp meeting focused on inreach in the very first part of the week, and then the second part of the week focused on outreach, and ended on a high with a Maha Kirtan. Now you must remember that the population of Mauritius is about 50% Hindu speaking. And so many people have not yet heard the gospel of Jesus Christ. Traditional forms of evangelism are not as effective in reaching out to these people, in sharing the hope of Christ's love for them and the fact that He's coming back again. Now, under the leadership of Frederick Ozon, our Global Mission Director, and the wonderful team he has, they practice really hard and they do really well in sharing the gospel in little groupings around Mauritius, meeting with people who are looking and searching for hope, the hope of Jesus Christ. Maha Kirtan means big prayer. And this particular program consists of songs that are in the Hindu genre, as well as storytelling, telling stories of the Bible in a style that a Hindu will appreciate and that would soften his heart, but also praying together to the Lord Jesus Christ. And this is a blessing. We've seen people that have been able to attend these programs in the past that would not come to a traditional church. And so we continue to solicit your prayers to pray that the gospel of Jesus Christ would reach so many more with this contextualized approach. Pray for our team, pray for our conference, and pray for the work not only in Mauritius but in many other parts of the world as well. May God bless you.
There is power in His name, there is salvation in His name, there is healing in His name, Jesus' name. Yeshu Nam, Yeshu Nam, Yeshu Nam, Yeshu Nam, Yeshu Nam, Yeshu Nam, Ki Jai. Yeshu Nam, Yeshu Nam, Yeshu Nam, Yeshu Nam, Yeshu Nam, Ki Jai.
Okay, guys, this is so amazing seeing because it shows how going the extra step in ministry or just taking the time to learn and understand different people can help. Okay, let me put it this way. If you're familiar with the New Testament, you might remember when Christ says, "I'll make you fishers of men," right? Well, not to brag or anything, but I've been fishing in my life. And after my long and extensive career, I discovered one thing about fishing. All right, different fish require different types of bait. So, in regards, I feel that with different people, we should understand who we're trying to reach. Like a fisherman would need to know what fish is in the area they're trying to fish in so that they can use the appropriate bait for it. Now, don't get me wrong here, because I'm not saying change the gospel or change the message to accommodate people's needs. No. I'm saying make it relevant to those who are receiving it. And we praise God that the people in the Mauritius conference took that initiative to find a way to reach out to those that would not normally come to a traditional church setup. Our next story is coming from South Africa, where after the riots that took place earlier this year, there seems to be some hope.
So today we're out here in Shellcross. We're nearing the tail end of a 200 food parcel distribution. We received a huge donation from the Consumer Goods Commission, and they've earmarked specific areas that they wanted us to assist in. So today we're fulfilling that mandate by being in Shellcross to distribute these food parcels. What is so incredible about today's delivery is that Meals on Wheels just pitched up with a truck full of food. The Seventh-day Adventist Church volunteers, mostly from Merebank Church, got together and said, we want to make a difference. We want to do something to give back to the community. So they rallied together, they unpacked all of this, they are helping the people. If you've been watching this video, you see people with yellow jackets walking up and down, packing, doing bits and pieces. All that is volunteers. So today is when Meals on Wheels and the Seventh-day Adventist Church partnered to make a difference in the lives of the people that we serve. Today what we saw was real transformation of lives through charity in motion.
The looting was very bad, and I must thank you all for the hamper that you gave us, and it will last me for a month and over.
We couldn't go to the shops, we couldn't do nothing, and most of us are unemployed, so we rely on Meals on Wheels to help us with our meals. I've got like 5 kids, so in regards to food, I'm always needing something on hand, and Wheels on Meals is always there to help us. Even with the renovations with the house, there were leaks, there was a lot of stuff, and they fixed up the kids' rooms, and they did a lot for us. Yeah, quite a lot. So, yeah.
Basically, the unrest and the looting has really caused a lot of unsettling in a lot of homes, and it's been very hard for us. And I suppose it's for everybody, you know. And I'm just very grateful and very thankful for the help that we get from the caregivers and from anybody else that helps. It's really much appreciated.
If it wasn't for Mark and caregivers, I don't know what would happen in this looting, and that because we really suffered a lot.
Hi, my name is Fiona, and I'm from the Merebank Seventh-day Adventist Church, and with me I have some of my youth, and we've got even one of our little children who came to help today. We are so excited to be helping our community because during this time of COVID and also with the looting that has happened in our country, there's a lot of people who are needy. So we were just happy to come early this morning, give up whatever we had to do for the day to come and help our community.
This story right here, it is so inspiring because it shows the wonderful work that is happening. Okay, yes, there have been many setbacks, okay, and there have been many things that have happened that can really take a negative toll on someone. But when you see stories like this, where the youth are going out and helping, stories where donations are happening to help the less fortunate, you can't help but see the world is a little brighter. And that, well, that's just some good news. Now, if you are a regular GNNer, that's what we're calling ourselves now. Firstly, thank you for watching. Okay. And secondly, you would probably know that around this time is where I would start introducing a special guest. Well, we have come up with an official name for that segment, and it's called Chats with Taps. You get it? Because people come and chat with Taps. I'm Taps.
Tapiwa? Ewa, did you say huh to me?
Mom?
That's better. Do you have your shoes on the couch?
No.
Anyways, what are you doing?
I'm playing a game on my phone.
Hey, again? You know your friends are going out to become so many things like lawyers and doctors. In fact, you should become a doctor.
But where would I even begin to look?
Hey, I have to do everything. I've sent you a link on the phone.
My phone?
Shoes.
Sorry.
Welcome to the Adventist School of Medicine of East Central Africa. This is a Christian medical school where students will impact the communities not only through healing and teaching and inspiring others to do the same work that Christ did here on earth. The best thing about ASOME is not just the modern buildings, the high-tech equipment, or the COVID preparedness. Not even the competency-based curriculum. It's actually the people. It's international scholars and experts in their own fields who will mentor you and guide you towards excellence. We have the brightest and most talented students. That's what we're looking for, who will challenge their limits and inspire each other along the way. If we've been able to learn something from the pandemic here in Africa, is that we need physicians, doctors, that will be able to impact their community. ASOME is here to train and to mentor you so you can reach your full potential.
Coming up next on GNN Chats with Taps is a lady coming all the way from Rwanda, from the Adventist School of Medicine in East Central Africa. I am so excited. I hope you are. So please give a warm GNN welcome to Diane Kibuuka. Oh my goodness. Welcome to GNN.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That was a wonderful introduction.
Listen, only the best here at GNN. And you know, now that you're in Rwanda, so you know, people don't believe me about my linguistic skills. So I gotta say, bite.
Oh, ni byiza.
You know? Or if you want me to say bonjour, I'm out here.
Bonjour.
No, thank you so much for coming to GNN. We really appreciate you.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm really glad to be here.
No problem. Now just to kind of get into it, we just saw the video of ASOME and all the great things that are happening. Could you please tell us a little bit about the school and kind of like when it started, just a little bit about it?
Well, so the Adventist School of Medicine of East Central Africa is a new medical school that is owned by the division of ECD, the East Central Africa division. It's located in Rwanda. We just started this year. Well, we just opened because we started this preparation, I think maybe 2015, if I'm not wrong. But now the students have started studying. Thank God, despite the COVID and the lockdowns and what the students have started, they're actually in the second semester.
Oh, wow. And for someone who's looking into is it like at full capacity? How many students can the institution or the school get?
Well, so we started with 36 students from like 9 countries. And the school now can have, because of, it can have like 240, but because of COVID, so we have to, especially with the rooms, each student has to stay alone. So that's like for now 120, I'll say.
Oh, okay. And it's a school of medicine. I remember I growing up, once upon a time, before I discovered how smart you have to be, I wanted to be a doctor. But just in general, like there's a lot of stuff just to be a medical doctor, and then there's specializing and stuff like that. So I was wondering if you guys have started, since you just started now, have you started with specializing, or have you started with general medicine, or what?
Yes, it's, I'll say it's general medicine, because our curriculum actually, I would say this is a 6.5 year program plus the first year, the 1 year of internship, and it's the medicine, like MD program. Yeah, so you really need to be smart. Not that I'm saying like you're not smart, but yes, you need to be smart, yes, but also you need to be someone who is really ready to serve their communities in healthcare and to just help people to be whole. That's what we are focusing, mind, spirit, and the physic.
Right, and the amazing thing is that it's an Adventist school, but the health message, I think, is something that kind of goes hand in hand with, spirituality. The Bible says your body's a temple, like you take care of your body. We have the health message as the church, so it's very important, and I appreciate, when I see Adventist schools around the world kind of preaching that message. There are, however, like a few different kind of medical schools, if you will call them that. Like I know they have Veritan, where they have a nursing program. They have one in Malawi, and a few places in Africa. And I saw the video with all the state-of-the-art stuff, so I'm asking this for a reason. What would set ASOME apart from the other ones?
Well, that's a good question. Yes, ASOME is it's an Adventist school, School of Medicine, and yes, we are based like on Adventist philosophy, to help in health and in education. Both we aim to help the people in to be whole. And what sets us apart? First of all, we are medical school, yes, which is different with nursing. But then again, our curriculum is competency-based curriculum, and our student, we train our student to be hands-on. And if you visit us, which is really, you'll find like which is quite important that you do, but it's okay. You have seen that we have the equipment. All the labs are equipped, very well equipped, which helps the students to learn as they actually practice what they're learning. And also, I would say what sets us apart is also our curriculum helps the student to be in the community as early as their first semester. Unfortunately, the COVID did not really help us. So, but it's quite an interesting school, and we are different in so many ways. I could also say the campus or the country, wherever we are, because Rwanda is a very secure and a beautiful place. And ASOME is on a hill. It's a beautiful place, fresh air, and also I would also add the multicultural teachers, professors that are training these students coming from different places. So there's so many things that set us apart, which makes us special. And also, I would say but we are still the Adventist education. What can I say? Like same as the others here.
No, it's amazing because like you said, like literally as soon as the video starts and you start seeing all the gear and the equipment, I'm probably, I don't know if it's gear or equipment, but literally all the facilities, you're like, wait a minute, I'm in the future right now. And then you look at Rwanda and the beauty of the mountains and stuff. It's like, I mean, I don't think of any other better place where you can connect with nature and also get the best state-of-the-art facilities. So it's very, very exciting what you guys are doing. So now someone who started this year, and it just shows how not smart I am. I'm trying to do the math here. In terms of like the graduation, when will they be graduating? The first graduation?
Well, like the way I said, you need to finish this 13 semesters. That's 6.5 years plus the internship. That's like maybe graduation, if I'm not wrong, that 2027, 2026 there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta have the patience for to do it and the drive, which is why I think when it comes to that, you have to be someone who likes serving and helping people. You need to have that passion.
Very true. Very true.
And before we go, because I don't want to take up too much of your time, regarding ASOME, or is it ASOME or ASOME?
Yes, ASOME. I guess it also depends on where you're coming from and your accent, but yes, ASOME is the initials for the Adventist School of Medicine of East Central Africa. So ASOME, which they actually they got the idea from ASOME. It's a Bantu word, because in Rwanda, ASOME is like learning. So in different places in Africa, it's a word that we share, but going into the learning aspect. So anyway, I just diverted. Yeah, it's ASOME.
No, that's awesome, because now I'm gonna ask, if someone wants to learn at ASOME, you see what I did there, play on words? How would they be able to do that? Would they be able, there's a website, or like, and what's the enrollment kind of process like?
Yes, so if you go to our website, www.asome.health, you /admission. If you go to the admission, you'll find all the requirements that we have. If you have all the required, you're welcome to come. We really are ready to teach, to train, to mentor the young Adventists, young Africans, young people that are ready to serve their communities, that have that passion for medicine, and they actually want to use it to change the world. So we are our arms. Actually, this month we are still, this is our last month for the applications. So I would really advise that whoever wants to join us to hurry up and apply, because at the end of this month, September 31st, I think that's the last day for the applications. So as long as you have all that is required, our arms are open for everyone who want to. Maybe I will note for the younger people, sometimes you find like, because we have that passion for training the young people, they have much more of the priority, like they get picked, the younger than 35. But I'm sure, like, if you want to go for medicine, we are ready to receive you.
That's all, and it doesn't have to be someone in Rwanda. It could be from other countries as well, right?
Oh no, yeah, because we already have people. One is from South Africa, actually. We have one from South Africa. We have students from, we have Cameroon, we have Liberia, we have Rwanda, yes, we have Kenya, yes, Uganda. So we are hoping that even like many people from Zimbabwe will come, Zambia, Botswana. We're welcoming everyone. We actually, we want everyone to come, because this is a good place and this is a good program. This is, I would say, this is a gift. And I would really wish that whoever is ready or is made for this, if this is your gift, this is a good place to be.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. I don't want to take up any more of your time, but thank you so much for joining us here on GNN. Really, really appreciate it. And I'm very excited about the school, and I'm excited about all the things and the facilities and all that stuff that you guys are doing. On a side note, before I leave, it's a small world, because, and I briefly spoke to you about this, I used to play basketball with your husband, and I used to beat him. Don't ask him, because he'll tell you something else, but I used to beat him.
Okay, what about do this. You come to ASOME and you check out the school, and there will be a basketball court there, and you guys can just
There you
show
go.
me, and I'll be there to just observe.
Thank you so much for joining us here on
Thank
GNN.
you
All the best.
for the inviting us. Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
No problem. And there you have it, folks. Another incredible installment of GNN. A special thank you to Diane Kibuuka for joining us on Chats with Taps. We are really excited to see all the amazing things and the professionals that are going to be coming from your school. Now, remember, if you want to check us out, you can do so by going to the handles below. Or if you want to write to us on email, I don't know if you want to say hey or something, just write to echo@sid.adventist.org. But for now, okay, I'm not going to lie. I spent so much time coming up with Chats with Taps, I didn't even think about what I would say at the end. So I'm just going to give.